This week on the show, we got Dan Woren. He is a voice actor of a cartoon actually, that I grew up with and I loved. We'll get with that later on. Also, debut of Wonderman, which is a comic book from the 80s. Did they do a good job in casting it? Did they do a good job with the show? Well, I think I've turned a new corner for Disney here. And Marvel, one of the same. I think they did a good job. But we're going to talk about that next. Let's start the show. And we're going to come back with Wonderman.
Welcome to Comic-Con.
Freaking nerdos.
Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy. I'm a nerd too.
So Wonderman debuted this week, or last week actually. And I was going to see it on a Tuesday night. Couldn't do it because I had too much work. Wednesday night couldn't do it because I had too much work. Thursday couldn't do it. Friday couldn't do it. Saturday came home from a hockey game and I was going to watch it, but my son was playing video games. And after 20 minutes waiting for him to wrap it up, I just went to bed. But I saw it Sunday. So what did we see? 6 episodes. And then I went and took a nap for a while, then got back up. And I got to say, I really liked it.
I'm so glad we finally got the chance to read it. Everyone's talking about it. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a fresh award. But here's my burning question. Who is that actor? Where have you seen him before?
Which one?
The person who portrayed Wonderman.
I have no idea what he's from.
Yes, you do. It's called a movie in D.C., Aquaman.
Oh, was he the bad guy? Was he
Black Manta? Yes, he was.
Wow, did they just go back and forth? I didn't even know that was him.
So we basically have 2 actors there who were in the DC world and now are in the Marvel world.
Who was in Wonder Man that was in the DC? Other.
Oh, the director. Remember he was in Superman? And he was the bad president?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're the one who pointed that out.
DC to Marvel, that's right. The director of Wonder Man. Not the Wonder Man. The Wonder Man, they're making a fictional TV show on there. The director's from Superman, the newest Superman. You're right. Wow.
So tell us, why did you love it so much? Why is it so good?
They did an amazing job of making it a buddy show. Like 2 friends working with each other and accomplishing over the obstacles and helping us. It was like one of those 70s buddy cop shows, but it was a movie, and it's actually see how they progressively helped out each other when they needed help. And at the ending, Easter egg, Wonder Man saves the Mandarin. I'm going to call him Mandarin because I'm
Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah, so the great thing is it goes back into good writing, good scripts, good acting. 3 of the main actors there are award-winning actors. And the key thing is it shows you that you can have friendship with the oddest of individuals. One with Haitian parents, another one from England, all this great stuff. But I also loved how, and I mean, one thing you kept on noting is the real life actors portraying themselves, like Joe Bantolino. We also had, it's Olaf who was in there as well too.
Gaff, right? What is it, Scott Gaff?
Josh
Gaff, yeah, that's cool. He also had a superhero. This is one of the things that I was just reading about this. He had a superhero because there's a law in this universe of Marvel that if you have superpowers, you cannot be in movies or television. That's what.
It's not that you can't. The insurance would be astronomically.
It would be.
I'm not even saying the right word
because something that happened back in the day. They made a law that you can't do it. It's really hard to get the insurance for it, stuff like that. But the person who was to blame of it was Doorman. Damar Davis, aka Doorman, who's not a superhero. He is in the comic books, but
ding dong.
Yeah, he's getting his own comic book. He's so popular right now. They just greenlit it. It's Doorman Infinity Comic 2026 #1 follows Davis. He takes a superhero job interview to the next step by giving a potential employee a first-hand demonstration of his incredible abilities, taking them up a trip to New York and Savage Land, even Lateria. But back in the days, he used to be part of the Avengers. They were called what the heck was it called? Something Avengers. They were a knockoff. but he's got his own, the Great Lakes Avengers. That's what it's called. So he's getting his own comic book. So kind of cool for that, and he's getting so popular about it.
So
The show was
to
amazing.
question, it was really good. Your
know what?
son, the
Go ahead.
parts that he saw, he thought that Wonderman's powers were great, but it was all right. So it isn't for the young at heart, right? Even though it's not
a story.
R-rated whatsoever.
It's a great storyline from start to finish. Usually some of these shows, okay, if they're Star Wars TV shows, they usually got me intrigued, except for Acolyte. Okay, that one was a little iffy. But Marvel, on the other hand, has shows that come out. I'm like, oh, that was good. Daredevil was good. And then all of a sudden,
She-Hulk was terrible.
Terrible. And then this one came out. This one actually, they put some, and maybe because they took their time with it, and they're like, let's not throw stuff out there. And they took their time with it. It's a watch-worthy show from start to finish. And I was not disappointed about it. I grew up in the 80s, and I remember Wonderman being created by the Baron, and he was a bad guy. And I remember he came over to the Avengers and then started one of the family members of the West Coast Avengers with Hawkeye and all that stuff. Now, I peaked out where I wasn't there when the West Coast Avengers died out, but I think, and it looks like they're going to start building up the West Coast Avengers again, because he's in LA, man. He is in Los Angeles, Wonderman. And he doesn't seem like a bad person to start off, and having Trevor with him, and it would be funny, and putting some other supers in there for the West Coast.
Yeah, the West Coast Avengers in the comic book started off in 1984 with members like Hawkeye, Mockingbird, and Vision. I could see Vision being in there, and then probably even Scarlet Witch to just get a fresh start. But basically, that is the talk. Now, the thing is, they're saying that Wonder Man may not be going into Secret Wars. But I'm wondering if a cameo would happen. But now let's get into the spoiler alert. So what do you think happens with him? Is he still, Wonder Man still going to be an actor?
Yeah, he'll still be an
What's
actor.
going to happen with Trevor?
That's going to be his whole stick. It's going to be like the TV show, The Incredible Hulk. They're always chasing after him, David Banner. But his thing is that he's going to be an actor. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. And that guy's always going to be on his tails trying to prove that he's got these superpowers, trying to get him, removed. And eventually he's just going to do superhero stuff on the side and do stuff like that. But he's still going to be an actor. I just have that feeling. And Trevor's going to be he's going to be his man in the chair. That's what I think is going to be his man in the chair.
What does that mean, the man in the chair?
The man that's on the computer, that's always looking out for you, like go on 11th Street, you got to do this, blah, blah, blah. The man in the chair, like in Spider-Man.
I think this is perfect. When his girlfriend left, you're like, his girlfriend kept him calm, and that's what he does. The 5-box breathing. Do you think that's something you should practice? Trevor?
I do that already.
Do you really?
I do it all the time, especially when I'm mad at you. I'm like, I usually hyperventilate instead when I'm doing
It'd
it.
be amazing if you just
So
did
thumbs
this.
up for Wonder Man. Loved it. Thought it was amazing. Really, really good. Spoiler again at the end. He starts to demonstrate his powers. Now, Wonder Man's powers have always been strength, flight, transformation. He can transform, his ability to look different. He always had glowing eyes all the time, and he gets hurt. He can repair himself, but he can get hurt. And they start showing that he could fly at the end. So I was a little excited about that. And he has laser blasts he can do. So it's pretty excited about it.
And just to let you know, you asked me this earlier. Yes, Wonder Man is a mutant. So this will bring this in a little bit. His powers are all ion energy, is that right?
That's what they said.
Yeah, so that's where you see like all this electricity molecules. That's what makes him pretty much invincible.
All right. The change of the bad news, Kathleen O'Hara, better known for Beetlejuice. She was on SCTV from, Home Alone, Kevin's mom from Home Alone. She passed away, and we still don't know why. Maybe you can find out now, but she recently passed away. Everybody's posting things thanking her for playing Sally on The Nightmare Before Christmas and singing. She actually sang on it. Our big things, Beetlejuice. At least she was in the sequel, Beetlejuice 2, so that was good. Schitt's Creek. I wanted to say that right. I apologize, I said it wrong. But she just recently passed away. So it's weird. A lot of stars. Even when I was little, I asked my father and my uncle and my grandpa, I'm like, God, a few people died. He goes, oh, they always die in big, like what is it? Bunches. I don't want it to sound rude, but it seems like if we go back 8 years, there weren't those many deaths, like one a year, but now it's a lot of people. And I think it's because all the boomers that happen those certain times and they just start
baby boomers. Yeah. I mean, the Simpsons son, the son actor just died around the same time. So she shared that her heart and organs were on the wrong side of her body. It's a rare condition called dextrocardia with situs inversus. So basically, if you looked at some of her shows, like if you go see what's that one with Seth Rogen TV series, he won Golden Globes, The Studio. Yeah. She looks fine and healthy and vibrant, and then you see her on the red carpet, very slender. So she basically died from this rare disease and from her heart. So she has been suffering, and it just happened very quickly.
Yeah. So
so she did have some health problems.
I really, I can't say that she's left a mark passing away. I mean, like the Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, she's got something that's going to last forever. So, and not to mention, Nightmare Before Christmas again. What's the other one? Home Alone. I mean, she's every Christmas.
There's a lot of cult
every
shows.
Halloween. Beetlejuice every Halloween. She's going to be in all these movies. And she was very attractive. Especially, I always thought she was so hot for Kevin's mom. All right, real fast. I'm breaking off what the script was saying, but real fast, this is the rumors coming in. The Greatest American Hero, we know it from the 80s, is officially coming to Netflix, being the cult classic superhero series to a new generation. I don't know who's casting this or anything like that. This is just things I posted on your nerd site if you want to follow it. If you want to know exactly all of it, go to yournerdsite.com. We got a little link there. But if you've never seen it, there are some people that don't know it.
Believe it or not, I'm rocking on air.
He gets his costume from aliens. They visit him many different ways. He wants to put the suit because something really bad is going to help happen to the Earth. And it was a nuclear catastrophe that was going to happen. That's how I remember the show. And when he loses the instructions, so he doesn't really know how to use all the powers. So half the time, kids have to help him. No, Superman takes 3 steps and jumps, and that's how he learns how to fly. But he's always falling down, and he finds stuff in the way. The most anticipated thing on the show, and I remember it was so big every time about school, the aliens that gave him the suit, we never see them. They talk through the radio. Or they use dead bodies of people that passed away, friends, to go talk to us. We get to go on the ship, and it was the world's biggest disappointment when we found it.
Because
the costume looked bad, the robot looked bad, and we find out that their planet had the same problems we did. They destroyed their own planet. He's living on a ship, and he wants to help us not end up like their planet. So that's why they gave us a suit. And we find out prior people had the suit, and they messed up, and then they made another version which didn't. It's the instead of the greatest hero is called She's the Greatest American Hero, where a female gets it now, and Ralph Hinckley, the guy who tries to help her along the way. So
wait, is it going to be a woman now?
No, but they did make another one in the 90s. It just did that bad.
Well, I'd never even heard of it.
That's the problem with it. It was that bad. Also, other news that I wanted to point out to you guys. This is on your nerd side on social media. Follow us up. I'm posting stuff on there. Box office experts say Supergirl could beat Spider-Man July 2026 summer blockbuster race. Why? They think it's due to the fact that she's more edgier, more out of the box, and you're getting that Guardians of the Galaxy kind of feel, and people are getting a little crazy for it.
What about girl power? Or even better, Lobo. Let's talk about Lobo.
Lobo's just badass. Lobo.
So who's Lobo, for those who don't know?
Lobo is a bounty hunter from outer space. It just has the same amount of strength as, or maybe a little less, as Superman, because he always punches him, they fight stuff. Lobo will do anything for $1. Anything to make money. There were a few times in the comic book when they thought Superman passed away. Lobo showed up and said, "The big guy's here to fill in for the place of Superman. You need me on the Justice League." But he wanted to get paid, and that's not how it works. So they wanted to get rid of him.
Now, is Lobo evil? just cocky or not? Because I heard that his nurse.
Whatever money you pay forward him, he'll do exactly what you want. If I'm going to blow up Earth and I say, hey, this is this much money, he'll blow the Earth.
So is he stronger than a Kryptonian?
Yeah,
because he's from a Cenarian, a species known for their near immortality and lack of violence. Until Lobo's violent nature emerged, he is famous for having killed his entire race, making him the last of his kind. So why did he do that?
Probably for something. I don't go that far back. Lobo and I only go back about 10 years, so we don't know that much about each other. I don't follow about his backstory. But I don't know. Lobo, and the reason why she's talking about Lobo so much is Lobo is going to be in Supergirl. I have to say, now, I posted this on there, and my question was, so which one are you more excited to see on your nerd side? It's either Spider-Man or Supergirl. And 22 people right now, because I only posted this today, Supergirl over Spider-Man. Spider-Man, we had 2 of them, so we kind of get the basic thing. But here's the thing. We're going to both... Are we going to see both of them? Yeah, so it makes a difference.
Well, that was something they were talking about, like Doomsday. There's some people, because Dune #3 is coming out the same day as Doomsday. And some people are saying...
Dune?
Dune, D-U-N-E.
I thought they finished those.
No.
After they gave out the vagina popcorn bucket, I thought they were done. I didn't even know there's any more. So I like Dune, and I'm jumping guns again. I like Dune when it was the original one from the guy from, what is it called? Something Valley, that weird movie. You know, the actor I'm talking about. And I watched it with my sister because I was reading the book. She said, you got to read this book. So she gave me the book to read. I read it. But the new ones, I just didn't want to get into it. You got into it, huh?
Which part? Dune? No. It's slow. It takes a while. All that good stuff.
All right. Well, whatever you're into, box office experts say Supergirl could beat Spider-Man in July of 2026. We'll have to see what you guys think. All right. It's a quick interview. We'll come back. She's got more on tap from this preps that we have all here to talk about. A lot of stuff to still talk about. We'll come back. Let's start with Dan Woren. I like him so much because it's a cartoon that I loved. Robotech. Listen to this.
I am so lucky. Dan Woren I'm with. Okay, so I walked out your table and I wanted to interview you, and I flipped out a little bit because you did Robotech. I'm a Robotech junkie. What? How did that? And we're gonna get your past of that, but I'm doing personal stuff first. How did you get that? How?
That.
How?
It was an audition. I mean, it's as simple as that. There's a studio called Inner Sound. They did a lot of different things, and that was something that came along after doing a couple other little things. One of the, I think the major anime before that was D'Artagnan and the Three Musketeers. Yeah, I said that.
We're going back.
Cam Clark playing D'Artagnan, and so he's also one of the Robotech alumni.
So Dan, you're a seasoned voice. Were you and I'm doing this because I had to start. Did you start off like a disc jockey? Were you a actor? How did it happen?
Yeah, I actually wanted to go into radio at some point because I was always finding music that I wanted to turn people on to, kind of like the uncovered hits or things.
Thank God you don't work today. It don't work like that.
No, it's not the same.
It is not the same. So were you at a radio station? What station?
No, I really wasn't. It was just something that I'd always done, is curate music for friends and turn them on to new music and stuff like that.
So how did it lead to the voice? Were you an actor?
I got a degree in theater, and then and I'd been doing children's theater, running around doing that and different stuff. And so I just moved up to LA to see if I can make it.
And you did. And look at this.
Yeah.
So what is the latest thing you worked on? And I know I'm going Robotech. It's on the table, and I'm going back to Robotech. And for the younger ones who are watching, they're like, "What's Robotech?" It was an old anime, and it's anime from the '80s that I was loved and grew up on. Now, what is the most popular that they come up? Is it Robotech?
Bleach.
It's
right
Bleach.
Now, yeah, it's Byakuya Kuchiki in Bleach. We have one more season to record before that's going to be finished up. But that came back after a 10, 12-year break.
Yeah.
They decided to take the last manga and make it into the series, and that's since 2022 is when we started doing the new stuff. The Thousand Year Blood War.
And you're still getting called for stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's,
Well, no, I mean realistically, I don't want to, and I think I can say for most people that are actors, you don't want to be known for what you used to do. You want to be known for what you've done and what you're currently doing. And so,
but isn't that with everything?
Yeah.
Even in my dating world, I think that too.
You want to know. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Family show. I'm just joking. So, what is the latest thing? Is there something that you're working on right now?
There's a couple video games that has the standard NDA.
I knew it, and I can never get this. So, are you getting more video games rather than regular stuff, or no?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a couple auditions for some anime stuff, but the video games are coming. I've just worked on 3 recently, so video games are happening, and it's my pleasure. This is the beauty of coming to the cons is the opportunity to give back to the fan base, is the opportunity to say thank you, because without you on that side of the table, so to speak, then I'm not on this side of the table. And you have a chance to touch people's hearts in a way by doing this and capture their imagination, and so it's that means a lot, and so to be able to make sure that they understand how important they are to our lives and not just the other way around. So
you are this guy is awesome. I love it. All right, social media, people want to reach you. How do they reach you?
Instagram, Dan Woren, Instagram. That's easy. That's the simplest shot.
I need one of these.
Hey,
this man is awesome. Follow him.
Yeah.
All right, so Dan Warren's there. Now, if you go to our YouTube page or yournerdside.com, if you go up there, I got all the interviews. I got the video versions of it, too. When we're at the cons, we get to walk around, stuff like that. Now, don't expect too many cons coming up soon. I'm getting some surgery on my knee, so I don't think I'll be walking around cons anymore. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So what else is next up on tap?
Well, what are some exciting 2026 movies that are coming out? Have you thought about which movie? You talked about Supergirl. We already talked about Avengers, but then there's a list of some other ones like Toy Story 5.
No interest.
Okay,
No interest.
What about the live action of Moana?
No interest.
Oh, my goodness.
No interest.
What are we going to do?
Well, these movies are these are all movies that I can see they're going to come out on Disney Plus within 3 months later. So I just pretend it's not one of those movies like, oh my God, I got to see what happens to Woody next because my life is dependent on Woody. And is it Moana? It's part 2, right? But she's a god, right?
Moana?
No,
I believe it's a live action one.
Moana. They did another live action with The Rock. We already saw that one.
I never saw that live action.
When she became a goddess.
That was an animation.
No. Oh, that wasn't. See, I don't even know.
Okay, so what about Cat in the Hat?
Who's playing that one? It's a live action again?
No, that's a cartoon.
No interest. No.
Bill Hader is going to be in there. What about Shang-Chi and the Wreckage of Time?
Oh, they're actually making a part 2 for him? Oh, yeah, I'm really interested in that.
It's probably going to be delayed. 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
That already came out, didn't it?
It did.
I didn't do that well. They didn't promote it enough. They just passed right over it.
The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender.
No interest. Do you
Michael.
Do you know they're making another... And I just found out about this. I'm going to type up something tomorrow. They're filming right now another Christmas Carol. And Johnny Depp is playing Ebenezer Scrooge. How many of those are they going to keep making?
As long as the cha-ching comes. What about Coyote versus ACME?
No, I'm interested in going to see the new, what's it called? The Goat?
The Mandalorian Grogu? The Goat.
The Goat that's coming out.
The Street Fighter, The Goat. Which one's that?
The Goat is a new cartoon about the...
that's the one Steph Curry's doing.
Yeah, I'm really interested in that.
Not Stream 7?
And I'm interested in the other one where they... it's from Pixar. The scientists put their mind into an animal and they start talking to the animals. I forgot what it's called.
So another one. So I'll look it up in a minute. But these are the top 5 movies that everyone's looking at across the nation. Like you said, Supergirl. Then is Avengers: Doomsday.
Yeah.
Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Yep.
Scary Movie 6.
No interest.
Mortal Kombat 2. The
No.
Odyssey. Street Fighter. Scream 7. Star Wars: The Mandalorian Grogu. Terrifier 4. And that's it for now.
They're not putting as much stuff as they used to. You notice that?
I
Because
wonder
they're
why.
losing money.
Yes.
All right, so you've been bothering me all week about this. Break it down for me. Over time, she goes, guess who? Guess who was on there? Your 2 favorite people were together. And I'm like, Michael J. Fox? The first thing I said, she goes, Michael J. Fox and Harrison Ford were together in that psychic show and stuff like that. Well, I don't think I'm going to watch it, but why was it so great with Michael J. Fox and Harrison Ford together in the show? What's it called? Psych or Psychiatrist? What's it called? What's the name of the show? Philosophy? Psychology? I'm trying to think.
Keep on going. Think about it.
Psychiatry? Psych. Mike. I don't know. What is it called? You watch it all the time.
Yes, it's season 3. It's on Apple Plus. I'm giving you clues. It is called for
Shrinkage.
yes, that's right.
Shrinkage.
So it's basically about the lives of some.
Psychiatrist.
Well, I don't know if they do prescription psychologists, therapists, and going into their person's life. And one of them, your icon, your dad,
So
Harrison
is it-
Ford, has Parkinson's
In real life or in there?
in the show. I don't know about his personal
So does
life.
Michael J. Fox play himself or does he play someone else?
Michael J. Fox plays a person with extreme Parkinson. His name is not. He's not playing himself.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious.
Yes. So on there, and so they talk about the disease and how to enjoy life, and then also about other parts that come from the disease, like hallucinations.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it's also, this is a great show, a lot of acting from amazing actors, and comedy too. So don't think it's like, oh, poorest me, right? So as one person said, you're doing a show about Parkinson with Harrison Ford and you didn't call me. So that's what Michael J. Fox said.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good. No, it's good to see him work and even stuff like that. With him having Parkinson, I mean, I don't mind seeing him in roles doing things that, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing him doing these roles, even if he's, and I'm not saying bad, but he's shaking around like that. I don't care. I want to see him perform, and I like seeing him perform. I've always liked stuff he's done. So, yeah, I'd like to see him do more
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a very powerful, and it was just episode 1. So check out Shrinking Apple Plus. All you guys who have fans. It was created by Bill Lawrence, who's also did Scrubs and Ted Lasso. So you kind of understand the humor and the drama all combined. And Jason Segel, great cast as well, too.
All right. What I'm curious about is last time we went to a con, we tried to pick up comic books. She-Hulk came out, the TV series, which was horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just bad. It stunk.
It was bad.
But we were going to get her issue number 1. Now, all the comic books were high priced because she came out. I want to know what they're doing with the Wonderman comics there. If like everybody's, I got to get the Wonderman comic. I don't think he had a real standalone comic. Did he? Could you see that real fast?
Yeah, no, I mean, he did.
He did?
So right now, if you just put in Marvel Comics Wonderman, September 1991, there's also a 1986 one. There's some that are going for 110.
Yeah,
there's also one that's Marvelverse Wonderman. So he was he was in a couple of his own comics, but he wasn't that great. So if you want one with Wonderman 1, condition of a 9, it's just $70. So and you could go get an older one, the early years omnibus on Amazon, $120.27. So go get your books.
All right. 8 issues. or 8 episodes. Disney Plus. Check it out if you want to see Wonderman. I thought it was fantastic. Really, really good. All right. Also, I wanted a quick note that if you go to yournerdside.com on the website, it's got all the upcoming. And this is for the West Coast. I'm not doing anything for the East Coast, stuff like that. I just can't get out there. But all the upcoming Comic-Cons that are happening from Bakersfield to Los Angeles to Stockton to Sacramento, they're sending me the stuff. So I'm putting them up there. Also recently, Lego cons are reaching out to me too. They're a little different. So weird. I sent all our apps in because they have one in Sacramento, and they're real big. And I said, hey, I want to cover the show. Let me know what you guys got coming up, and I'll start pushing it. And he goes, okay, yeah, I'd love to. I just need to know where you're played at. I need to know how many listeners you have per week, and I need to know how long the show's been on. Can you give me a scope of all your shows? And I was like, what the hell? I'm promoting your show and you're asking for all this stuff. So if you like Lego stuff, I'm going to try to get them out, but they're asking for a lot for me just to promote their show. So I don't know if you're into it. All right. I'll let you guys know. Next week's show, we'll be back. We got more stuff for you guys. If you need anything, always reach us on social media at Your Nerd Side. Take care, my friends.